welcome to the channel. I bought this watch about a month ago, and I think there's so few reviews of it on the internet, so I thought, why not give it a review so I could help others. I'll show you the few bad things, but most of it, let me just say it right now, is really nice. It's a Squale watch. It's a 30 atmos, and it's an exclusive for Gnome watches. So it's a pretty expensive watch, $1,140, but it's that price range for all these 30 atmos. There are different variations, but just look at it. Really nice. I really like Squale. I've been a confessed Squale lover. I know not everyone likes the brand, but I really love it. But I've considered them, even though I like them, I've considered them a little bit of a one-hit wonder, because what I really like is the 1521. Let me show you. Like this one of their classic all-time bestsellers. So the 1521 is really the thing that gets me excited. I have several of them. I even managed to acquire the GTV version here. There are several variations, and that's the watches that I really like. They also do some homage stuff, and I'm not really that keen on those. So it's really the 1521. So in my mind, there's so many 1521s. I have a number of them, and I really like them. But I didn't think they would be able to pull up something totally new. And that's what they did here. And it's not new. It's a re-edition of something that was produced back, I think back in the 50s. I'm not quite certain of the dates. And it was a little bit of surprise to Squale too, because they found it. So this is an original Squale, and the only thing they've done is size it up so it's a little bit bigger. But this is an original Squale watch from the 50s, and it's gorgeous, and they've come up with something that maybe not above the 1521, but at least at the same level in terms of design, also of course in quality. So I think it's the really outstanding watch. So let's have a look at the dimensions. So the dimensions of this watch is a width of 40.5, great size. 40 would have been even better. They state it as a 39, but that's if you look at it has an overhang. So the bezel is overhanging the case shape. So I'm not pretty sure I can find, yes, here. But it's a 39. But you know, that's a little bit of cheating, because it's not a 39 watch. It is, what the eye is seeing is this one, the bezel, and that's 40.5. So, but still a great size. The very important lock to lock, 48, very manageable, very nice. And here 12.4, very nice, not a problem at all. And the lock width 22. So the dimensions are really nice. The it originally came with a different strap, and it's from Squale. So this is the Squale band. It's leather from Italy. Really nice quality. The thing is, I think it's, if I put it on here, you can see it like this. Does it suit the watch? Yes, it does. It's a very nice, you know, complements the dial really nice. Complements the triangle here at the bezel top. So it's actually working very nice. But first of all, I change all my straps. I don't know why. I'm just peculiar. I really do a lot to find the proper strap for something. And so I hardly ever keep the OEM strap. In this case, just look at this. It looks like a little bit of cigar and Chesterfield and old school. I don't know. It's workable. It's nice, but it's too heavy for me. So I wanted to create something more lively. So I put it on, and as you can see, this is a Marine Nationale strap, Erica's original. It keeps it more playful, more sporty, more diverish, if you can call it that. So I think this kind of strap here really does a good thing. And well, I can put it on, but let me just show you the Orient Star dress watch here. Really nice. I may do a review of that one as well. So if I put this on, this is a proper Marine Nationale strap. I really like these. Very, very comfortable. This rugged canvas thing here, elastic. It just sits beautifully. The size from lug to lug. I have a 7-inch wrist, so for your reference, it sits very nice, right in the middle. No overhang. Nice size, 40.5. And as you can see, a nice. It's not too tall. Really, a good size. Even though there's, of course, like NATO's, you have this strap underneath, making it a little bit taller. This is a nice thickness. So the watch is really designed. Of course, there's some heritage over to Blancpain, but it's on its own. This is the bezel action, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a little bit of a tinny sound. I didn't expect that because you don't get that with other Squales. So let me just try this one. Much more solid feeling, 60 click. This is 120 click, but it has this kind of tinny sound. I don't really like that. It's only the sound. The function is wonderful, no playback, everything is great. I don't mind it, but the sound when I twist it is a little bit tinny. So you can feel it, but the resistance and everything is really great. So let me just line it up here. Perfect alignment. This dial, the Fume dial, I mean, this is difficult to make. It's not just like the regular things. If you have a regular dial, one color, this used to be in the old days, it used to be reserved for the higher end watches. So it's not something that's just out of the standard production thing. And I don't know how Gnomon persuaded Squale to do this, because this is a more difficult dial to do. And it is kind of a smoky grey, smoky brown. And that is what I call the Chesterfield cigar whiskey kind of feel. But when I put it on a strap like this, which is a little bit khaki green, it sort of transforms the dial into something more sporty and youthful. So something I really like is the curvature. I mean, the design of this case is really beautiful. The way this arcs over the wrist is really nice. The lugs are a little bit special. They're all polished, but it has a chamfering here on the edge. Overall, it's just a beautiful design. And here you got the crown with the logo here, and it's a screw down crown. So the logo is really nice, and I really like the crown. A lot of people have been complaining about the old crown because it's recessed at 4. I really like that at 4 o'clock. I really like that it's sort of hidden, but it's more difficult to get to it, and a lot of people have complained about that. For me, this is a bonus. I don't like these crowns digging into my wrist. And I tend to wear my watches the wrong way. I mean, below the bone, and that means a lot of crowns are digging into the wrist. So I like that. But here, this is a very special crown, like a diamond shaped, and of course it's screw down because it's a diver's watch. So it's really really beautiful crown, and I really like this the look of this. It has a wonderful aesthetics, but it comes with a problem. I was worried that it would dig into my wrist. It doesn't, which I'm really pleased about. It doesn't cut into my wrist. I was really worried about that, but it doesn't. Maybe it's because I have this strap, I don't know, but it's not a problem. So don't be alarmed by that if you do it below the bone like me. The problem is actually something I didn't think of. This diamond shape is very, I mean, it's sharp, it's polished, but when you sort of turn it and you have to wind it up, after a few winds, you can already see it on my finger. It sort of digs into your fingers and makes a mark. I mean, you don't stand around every day and winding it up for an hour, so it's really not a big problem, but I definitely feel it digging into my fingers when I do it. So do you want the functionality or do you want the beauty? In this case, I'm really happy about the diamond, so I'll take the extra wear on my fingers. But speaking of wear, also this, look at this bezel here. It has a slight overhang. There's just a little bit here. So it's not a wide bezel of say 3 millimeters that I catch onto. It's just a 1 millimeter bezel. And that can dig into your fingers a little bit as well. Again, not a problem, but something I wasn't expecting. And again, you can hear that tinny sound here. Not the best. Just look at the bezel, how it shines, ceramic bezel, Fermi dial, the 12 and the 6 and the 9. And let me just put it straight up here. Really nice. And you can see those, it's not just printed on it, there's this white silhouette around it. The logo, the date window. And it's like a Fortina, both the hour and minute hand and the numbers. It's a bit of a Fortina, but it sort of plays with the Fermi dial, so it really matches. I also like the second hand a lot. I like these kind of arrow shaped second hands, really beautiful. And look at this domed crystal. Really good AR coating, really wonderful. That has been their trademark. But this dome here is something I was missing on the 1521. This dome is so beautiful, really high quality. So the movement inside is Sellita SW200. We all know that was a very consistent, good workhorse. It's an elaborate. But basically, we all know these are good and they're functional and they're easy to service. So I think basically when overall looking at this watch, they have so many variations now, and I bet they'll come out with a few iterations more, because I think this just works. They have finally found, instead of just being a one-hit wonder, the 1521 from historic terms, they have finally found something that is equally its match, both in terms of design and in terms of being, the authentic history from their own brand and their own design. And I really think they've done a killer watch here. Really beautiful, not aluminium, but ceramic. with a domed boxed crystal here instead of the flat. A different type of design with the lugs. Beautiful diamond shaped crown, something to take diving, really, really nice. And they've got it in different colors. I think this is a hit. So instead of just buying more 1521s, this is a really worthy successor. So now it's a two-hit wonder. So applause to Squale for that. I really like what they're doing and hope they'll continue.